and welcome back
I'm in danger.
to Nat19. Fate's Soulless Shadow. Campaign 2. Session 68. I'm still kind of sick. Okay.
Stop it.
So, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna roll a dice and see who's gonna do the recap real quick.
No.
It's Brad!
Fuck! Freaking, we bullied Alquam, and now she can't be in that body anymore.
Hey.
Hey, stop.
Hey. I didn't
Yeah,
say
start the
start.
timer.
I didn't say
Shut
fucking
up.
start.
Sorry.
All right,
sorry,
start.
Rewinding.
Start, go.
Okay, and then we got into the car and started heading back. Isla was like, "I have a sword," and Susan May was like, "That's a shitty sword." And I think we got back to the die cats. Oh, Sun Archer was like, "We need to talk." Did I do
Do the
it?
people my daddy shoots go to heaven?
Holy crap.
What?
I need you to stop, Nico. I need you to never stop, Nico.
Was that right? Did I do it?
I'd just like to say before we move away, before we move back to the thing, it's a happy Pride Month, everybody.
Yeah!
Fuck
Hashtag-
Rainbow Straw.
Hashtag love is love.
Oh, hi,
All
Sidel.
right.
How you doing over there?
Oh!
Oh, she should
Bitch.
fucking not be there.
Oh.
Oh,
I mean, as far as you know.
yeah.
Yuno's here.
Yuno's here.
Oh, shit! That's a party.
I didn't get a map.
Double
That's good.
click your thing in the combat tracker.
God, am I ever gonna
Brad,
remember
get
anything?
a notepad.
No.
Get a notepad and start writing things down.
Okay. Yeah.
The thing I'd like to show before we move on is I fucking... Yeah, this.
She's so
It's
fucking
her.
pretty.
I wanted Vin to do a thing of her with her hood up, mostly because when we were drawing her originally, like I did anything, when we were designing her originally, we designed that hood, like the thing that she wears, when it looks like it's just like a big poofy mantle normally, but it like they all come up into a hood, and I like the hood up version more than the hood down version. So, is there a program called Procreate?
Yeah,
Sometimes.
yeah, there is. Leave me alone.
It's like a really, really
Brad.
good program.
Procreate.
Brad, you
You're
have-
right.
You completely don't miss when people are fucking mocking you for innuendos, and other times you like assume that you're the one being picked on when you're not.
There was a moment of me not understanding why you were like, "Is there a program called Procreate?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course there is." And then I'm like, "Wait a minute. Hey now."
All right. So just to give you guys an idea of where you
creating
are,
for professionals. Procreate.
I don't know who this is,
it's true.
so I'm going to draw my gun.
I'm taking the shot. Pulls out sword, aims down.
I have my sword out, you see.
You pull your sword out and you aim down your sword as if it had sights.
I'm pretty sure I would.
You don't.
I imagine it's just like, ha!
You don't do that.
I reach for the gun, instead grab the sword. I look at it and be like, well, I guess this is how this is going down. And I
Ian's like looking to the others like, do you know this person? She doesn't seem familiar to me.
yeah, me and Ian are in the same boat.
I'm staying out of this because I'm not a master.
Okay.
I just.
Y'all need to calm down. It's okay. It is. Do you know her?
Yeah, she attacked Assassin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
this is,
Yeah, she forced me to use
So
my
she's
command
your
skill.
enemy.
But no.
She starts walking towards the group, gets up
Yeah,
within
fucking-
about 10 feet of the lot of you. As she walks over, Sun Archer stops roughly, that distance from the lot of you, and she immediately falls down to one knee, puts one of her hands on the ground, and puts her head down.
Whoa. Okay.
I'd like to apologize. Because of my negligence, the lot of you suffered. I was supposed to prevent servants from getting out of control and fighting while that party was going on. However, there were 2 instances that both of you were involved in that I could see happening, but whenever they did, a veil of darkness covered the area so I couldn't interfere from afar. Peridot's birds saw what was happening inside. She looks up to you. She looks up to you, David. You lost your servant when I was supposed to be protecting everybody around there, and you all got into an altercation with that thing.
What do you know about that demon?
Absolutely nothing. Only what Peridot saw there. And that it's called Alquam,
It was enough to block out your sight?
Whenever it manifested both times, darkness covered the area. It was as if an automatic bounded field went up. I couldn't see everything surrounding you for about 200 feet. I could see in, but not well enough to take any actions. That was an error on my part. I failed at my duty, and I'm sorry.
Looks at Ian like, I don't know what to say here. I just met this lady and she's apologizing.
I don't think that anything could have stopped that creature if it was something to affect beings that, like Archer.
I would like to ask on behalf of Peridot, who is currently working as part of the Mages Association, as a bunch of masters from the other war are, as I know a lot of you already know. That demon, Alquam, did it consume a servant?
It did. And now it's on its way to consume another one.
Do you plan to do anything about it?
Yes.
You
I
have to
do.
save Lancer.
If at all possible, yeah.
She puts her head back down, averting her gaze from the lot of you. In that case, Peridot would like me to offer my services to you. I've been told to
Really?
keep details to a minimum and only offer this explanation. Things that should not be in this world once tormented Peridot. Her life has been defined by it. She can't stand things that want to turn the world into their personal hunting ground.
So you work for Peridot Titania. Are you one of her followers?
I am a servant from the Sun War.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
I am the Archer servant. In public, I would like it if you'd call me Sorsha.
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 Sorsha?
Yeah. The only reason I'm appearing physically now and not wearing my modern clothing is Peridot has already gone to great lengths to evacuate most of this town, as she was ordered to.
What will happen to this district after this?
It depends on the outcome of the war. If it's not damaged, that is to say, if there are not marks left upon it by the war that can't be healed, or if there aren't signs of magic left that couldn't be explained away, then people will be allowed to move back in. Otherwise, the Leventina district will probably be marked similarly to places like Chernobyl. I'm gonna do a quick check on something, because I may have just...
I was gonna say,
When
we
is-
ain't-
when is
that's
Chernobyl?
not yet.
All right.
Not
yeah.
1920.
Not
Yeah,
19 fucking
all right,
20.
I'm gonna catch myself on that. Heckin',
Chernobyl's fine. What do you mean?
it'll
What
be-
happens to Chernobyl?
Not
it'll be registered. It'll be registered.
Man, the girl really gave you
Listen,
some really
listen.
strong information.
I'm sick.
That's great. Just
Look, I just want to assume
Yeah.
I just want to assume that Archer can see the future. Is all I'm
Yo, yeah, that's what I'm assuming. Too.
I
Oh,
caught
shit.
it like seconds after I said it, okay? It'll be considered as a disaster zone that's not fit for human life.
So I'm just waiting for you to make other disaster references.
Like the disaster movie.
And
All right.
she disappears.
How does she disappear, Logan?
She glitters away.
Oh, she's dead!
She glitters away.
Oh, yeah.
A lot like Assassin, she glitters away into pink cherry blossom-esque flakes.
A lot like Assassin, she died!
Just like a single tear.
By road that she's a servant, technically, yes.
Let's find Sapphire, give her the money, and then get some rest.
They should either already be here or they should be on their way. Do-do-do-do-do.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Bork, bork.
Bork, bork.
Oh, thank God Mateo's fucking here.
You guys walk
Oh.
in. Mateo is very much inside. Ba-da-da-da.
As is.
Holly, as is fucking Bork, as is Sapphire. I'm not going to put them on the map, but a couple of Sapphire's call girls are also around.
Okay. I was about to ask, actually.
They died. on
One
the
of
way.
them you recognize, Malaclips, as who she's over in the seats over there. She as she sees you, she immediately scoots away. You recognize that one as being the one from the police station.
I just kind of look over, look back, pull my hood up a bit like I should probably apologize.
A Sapphire
Good.
stands. You all made it back. Excellent.
Yeah, we did.
There are more of you here than
Barely.
I thought would be. Congratulations yourself.
Well, after what happened, it wasn't hard to pull everybody out. A bunch of my girls are unfortunately, gone, but we know what we're getting into when we pursue the life of a mage. Even if Jack looks for us, it's not really gonna matter. We can get too far away before he can do anything about it.
That's good to hear.
Malekith is gonna like go up toward the table and opening his bag of holding, he will pull out the amount that he had set aside for her.
You two should probably see to packing stuff in the basement, right?
Yeah, of course, yes, of course, because you have things yes, I should. Holly, you should come downstairs too. Don't ask why.
Oh my god.
They walk by the lot of you. We'll be back up when one of you comes to get us.
Go away, Holly.
Get out of here!
I want to make this happen. I want this to happen specifically. I like doing this. Leave me alone.
It's fair.
Oh, Holly, you took the long way around.
Running about the band!
Why did you go around that tree, Holly?
All right.
Holly,
and
catch up.
He puts out 200,000.
her eyes light up, her hands go together, and she starts looking at it. The other call girls walk over and they start picking up like wads of it.
Me lower mine down to a measly 193,000.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, disgusting.
What a pitiful amount.
You
Can't even
poor
buy an ice
poor-
cream.
193,300. My bad.
Man, you can't even buy a beach house with that.
Maybe a tiny one.
Maybe a tiny beach house.
On like a bad beach.
In
Doesn't even
LA.
have like a boardwalk.
On its own private island.
Crystal clear waters. Blech.
Outside.
Can he stop the one call girl that like looked at him weird? Like as she goes to grab something?
Yes. Roll me a charisma check as you do, just cause I
Oh,
want you
boy.
to.
Diane's watching very intently. She
Is
wants
he
to see how this
proficient?
goes.
Oh, no.
I mean, if it would have been persuasion or something, I would have been proficient. But
Cause that's how the game works.
he's just gonna sigh and he's going to pull out one of the large gems that he had. One of the star rose quartz, and he's gonna put it down in the bag that she was taking away.
I guess we all had jobs to do, one way or another. Thanks for helping us get out of this.
Jesus Christ, that was uncomfortable to be around.
I don't care how good a persuasion he got. Malcolm is still awkward as fuck.
It's adorable.
The others,
He's a good boy.
the others head back
He is
out.
proficient in this as well, so shifts awkwardly. I will take a 22.
Oh,
That's religion. Why did I
Hey!
There we go. Taking a 22 for awkwardness.
It's even really confusing because I see that you have a +1. And you're like, I'll take a 22, and I'm like, yo, what?
Oh no, I used my inspiration. Diane, no!
Sapphire sees all the girls taking the money out, and it is relatively quickly gone and outside. The others seem to stay outside in the truck. Sapphire turns to the lot of you. I don't intend to waste much time here. I'm going to be taking off, well, now, actually. And we're not going alone, either. Since we were already carrying him, we were asked if we could, escort those two out of the district.
Thank goodness. That'll
Well,
probably
maybe
be good
safer.
for them.
So you might want to go say your goodbyes.
I don't really know him that well.
Christ.
I mean, I don't.
Say goodbye as assassin.
I already did.
Would Ryder be able to have access to dreams?
I don't know a lot about her. Well, I know a lot about her, actually. But I don't know a lot about her. I don't think so.
Okay.
Why?
Just curious.
What do you mean access to dreams?
You know, access to one's personal thoughts and domain. I may be planning something of sorts to get back at Jack, and I certainly wouldn't want either myself or anyone else being trapped in a dream with Ryder.
Oh, never mind. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Of the sort that's negative.
I don't think so.
Is there anything that you might know that may be a weakness of Ryder's?
She is a rider of mankind, as it were. And that's taken rather literally.
Damn.
Specifically, she rides her consorts, which were me and Jack.
Jesus Christ.
You guys
Okay,
laugh. That's
interesting.
fucking. There's no innuendo. That's explicitly what it is.
I know, but it's
I,
so funny.
I know. It's just amazing to hear.
The people that she gets involved with that way, she's able to power up normal human beings to the point where they're pretty powerful. But she can choose specifically one man and one woman that she chooses as her consorts, and can make them into not something that's quite like a servant. She can elevate people's ability to fight and survive to the point where they're almost like servants. I'm one of them, Jack's the other. Obviously, that's going to expire for me. I'm actually taking a bit of a risk, because once you're under her thrall, she can actually debilitate you quite greatly if you do anything against her. She could even kill me at this point if she wanted to. The main thing I'm pointing out, I suppose, is that the female slot's going to be open now. I don't know if she's going to choose somebody else, or if she's going to just consider that a loss. So if you see any prominent female figures suddenly start hanging out with Jack and with Quantavius and Ryder, then that's
Right.
somebody that's probably stronger than they should be.
And I suppose this question comes up because we fought Alquam. But can she be killed?
I assume so. I mean, I assume, and this is me not knowing very much, that all servants can be killed, even if some of them have defenses in place. But unfortunately, all I really know about Ryder is that I got involved with Jack, and was pretty quickly told to get involved with her, so that I could be more useful, and I was told what I needed to know about what effect that would have on me. I was never given a whole lot of information about her.
Thank you for the information you can provide, though.
Let's go talk with Mateo.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we go.
We're gonna go the short way, apparently. Through the wall we go.
We just kick down the wall.
There's a dimension door through it.
Mateo doesn't need this place anymore.
I mean, I don't really have to
Fucking
go say anything to him because I don't really know him, so I'm just gonna like not.
It's fair.
Damn, dude. I mean, all
I'm
right,
gonna
but
go. I'm gonna go hang out. I'm gonna go hang out over at the car and be like, hey guys, have a good time. Go talk to. Good talk.
For all you
Good
two
game, good game, good game.
Goodbye, all you call girls.
The line of high fives, like good game, good game, good game.
hell yeah.
Good work. Good
Good hustle.
You're doing it the right way.
There are so many lines.
Oh, Jesus.
You're correct.
Goodbye.
I want to go the fast way. Bye.
Yeah.
See, I'm going the fast way.
No, you're not.
Oh no! I got sent back. You bitch! No!
That's right. I rerouted you.
How did you do this?
That's fair.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that all the time. Like I don't understand.
Come on, Diane, keep up.
What took you guys so long? Jesus.
Shut up. We weren't making out or anything, guy.
Why did you say that? We would.
Right.
That was Carrie.
Oh, are you done upstairs?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, the Die Cats. I used to be a explorer before I opened this place. I traveled all over Europe, met a lot of different people. I didn't come from here, obviously. After I had my fill of exploring and seeing the land, I decided to settle here because when I came here, I thought this place lacked a certain flair. So I opened this place as a means to brighten things up. I've run this place for 13 years. Things have never been quite as exciting as when you've been here, though. I know I'm not supposed to ask, so I won't. And I know I have to go. I know we have to leave. They say it's some, terrorist-related thing, but that's absurd.
It's better not get too involved, Mateo.
I have one thing I would like you to tell me.
Yeah.
When this is over, and when I reopen the cats, which I will, do you think you'll all come back?
What a question to ask, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can't keep us away.
I mean, you need someone to perform.
That's very true. This place was never as popular as when you were playing. People came from all the way in Biosca.
Well,
What you guys are doing, is it going to be dangerous? I've always got the impression that you lived not so safe lives.
Do you really want us to answer that question, Mateo?
Yes.
it will be dangerous. But we've gotten through dangerous things before.
If I'm to go, there is something that you should know. Something that has always been true and will always be true, even without me here.
I'm a warlock.
I swear to
Lightning
God.
crackles!
I've made the pick with this boy
I
called
am
Elgrim.
Helgris.
Mateo, no!
He throws a set of keys over to you, to David. You are all always welcome at the cats.
Oh, Mateo. I'm gonna miss you.
Thanks, Mateo.
Ugh.
I'm going to hug Mateo.
Wait.
Oh,
Is it like one of those carry hugs?
oh, dude with the legs around him.
Yeah.
He grabs you,
Half
lifts you
on.
up. As you guys, as you do, you guys hear the doors to the cellar that you guys are in get pulled open. You hear the wind from outside, and a rush of cold enters. You
I'm
guys
still
see
hugging him, man.
a cloaked figure up at the top of the stairs leading down,
Oh,
silhouetted against the white snow.
Someone you know, Mateo?
I am unable to see the door from here, is the thing.
It's
I'm
fair.
blocking the way.
Is that...
see?
He looks over and leans over as this figure, fully cloaked,
Please be Rayburn.
is
Please be Rayburn.
slowly
Please be Rayburn.
saunters down the stairs. And a large scaly arm reaches up and
Yeah,
pulls
there he
the
is.
hood.
I was totally gonna like say something if he didn't show up too. Like, man, I really wish Rayburn was here to say goodbye.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh,
You see the sides of this dragonborn's mouth begin to quiver.
oh,
As you
step
see
out of the way so he can
Yeah.
get past.
Clear a path.
Clear
Yes,
a
sir.
path, boys.
Rayburn? Mateo! I told me you had left!
Yeah, they lied.
He rushes forward. He like wraps his arms around him, lifts Mateo up into the air. Oh, jeez!
Oh.
I love Pride Month.
You're right.
I'm sorry, I saw the snow and I thought I'd come to see what was going on here, and I was going to see if I could get anybody out, and they were evacuating people and I could see it happening. And then he like stops and like puts Mateo down, realizes that he had taken his hood off when he came in.
Great. Now we have to kill Mateo and Holly.
No.
Great.
They live in the
He like
mountains
gets his
together.
knives.
Pulls out sword.
Puts his hands up, takes a couple steps back, as if he's like spooked by Mateo and Holly. Holly just shoots him a smile, like, "Nice to see you, Rayburn. We have missed you at the cats, my friend. May we, do you think we could have a minute to talk before I go?"
We should step outside.
Yeah, this is a private moment. We should, yeah.
Get out of here. Is that the stairs? Okay, I don't fucking know. Where to go?
Meow.
Doink.
So, have you girls ever been to the beaches over in France? I mean, it's kind of.
Oh god, we need to save Malaclips.
You guys leave, giving them a minute to talk. Roll charisma, Malaclips.
Do I have to?
don't. Yes.
Oh damn!
Hey!
Holy shit.
Malaclips is having a good time talking about beaches. The call girls all seem relatively.
yeah.
They seem relatively interested in France.
Yeah.
Oh, it's interesting, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I suppose this is it.
Another good one is the Palambaggia. It's a pretty nice beach.
Oh, I've been there.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, do you like
Go up
beaches?
and I like yeah, I like beaches.
Oh, we should talk.
I don't know if we have a lot of time to, but
No, we don't. But in the future,
oh,
when-
right.
when I am not being evacuated for mysterious things that do not apply to you, we should talk.
Of course, yeah, because it applies to all of us here.
Mm-hmm.
Pulls
So
it up,
I'll
backs
walk
away.
Are we all just hugging Mateo?
I'll
Is
walk
he
up
just
to him and
getting
shake his hand.
squished by us? Oh, all right.
Shakes your hand.
Mm-hmm.
You are all welcome to use any of the things that are here, to drink any of the product that is here. It'll probably be bad by the time I get back. Well,
Probably.
the
Are you
wine
gonna take
won't.
your dog?
Yes.
Better get him. He's inside.
When I plan to leave, I will call for him. I am not going to bother him.
He is doing important dog things.
He is having a good time. Unless, I mean,
There we go.
Two Mateos
Rayburn.
on the map.
I want to be over there.
Rayburn.
Logan, there are 2 Mateos on the map.
What?
Oh,
Yeah, there's one up.
Oh shit!
Here
I
he
want to
is.
be standing beside
Secret Forest
David.
Rayburn works in the shadows.
Max.
That's Matuo.
Mateo, sorry.
oh.
Matuo.
Secret shadow, Mateo.
Okay, Rayburn. The clone of me will leave with them. I will keep running the cats with you.
I am Mateo's secret evil twin brother, Matuo.
Matu.
This is so cursed.
Rayburn, do you mind looking after Piccolo? He's pretty low maintenance. No, that's fine by me. There, I dealt with my goddamn dog. You all happy now? Fun as-
You come back here and let us hug you, you son of a bitch.
Okay, I'm back. Hug.
Glomp!
So
There's
Diane
like
just
3
goes for,
people
like,
hugging him, and just like out of the ball of human hug, just a hand shaking David.
Very respectful. Jeez. Okay, time to go.
Also hugs Holly briefly because yeah, she's not getting any love.
It's true. She's not.
She hasn't been talking, so it's kind of hard.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Mateo, in all my years of performing, the cats meow. The die cats? What am I saying?
You're
Jesus
emotional. It's
Christ.
okay.
But
You're
that's-
emotional. Don't worry about
No,
it.
Diane, that is what it means.
I know, Mateo. It's been my favorite place to perform. No, really. You've just been such a great host, and half of the places
No.
don't really give bed and board. No,
Stop it.
seriously. Most of them made me sleep in my car. I love it here.
That's
This
ridiculous.
is nice.
He smiles. At this point, he's put on a big old fluffy coat because it's cold.
We're
Quite-
matching.
Quite the June we're having, huh?
Opens the
Yeah.
passenger side door to the front of this truck. Holly opens one of the back ones.
Poor
and gets
Mateo.
in. He
Having
steps
to
in.
travel with all these hot
Perfect
women.
Christmas in
The
July
truck
weather.
visibly buckles slightly as he gets into it.
Big boy.
Having to
Big
stay with all
sweet
these
boy.
sexy ladies. Poor Mateo.
As he drives away, you guys just hear out of the out of the window him talking to the others, just being like,
So, have I told any of you, ladies, about the time that the bandits took my family?
As they're leaving, I just want Malachus to look back, go, how come it's called the cat's meow if he has a dog?
I would offer you to sleep over at my place, but I know your stance on that.
I would love to sleep over. I'm kidding.
Well, now, wait a minute.
Well, now wait a minute.
I have things to say to you, motherfucker. Still on break,
The least
right?
I could do is make you guys some food.
so he legitimately just goes over to the a cold space under the counter, takes out a large piece of meat, puts it on a large plate, and then pushes it towards you.
Is it raw?
Yes, it's raw.
Listen, I'm all into new diet plans, but I'm gonna have to take a hard pass.
Sacred
on raw
flame!
meat.
char broil this
You
motherfucker.
ignite it. He's like, what are you doing?
Cooking it!
I may have been working on a alternative, if anyone's interested.
Look.
To what?
Basically, I think I've perfected a potion that
I'll just be over here by
will
myself,
turn us
I
all
guess.
into clouds. And
Uh-huh.
it takes a little bit to kick in, about a minute or so. But once we've transformed, we are nigh impervious to harm and can fly incredibly quickly.
That's
That's right, that's right, Malaclips. Or Jean.
This seems magic. Yeah, definitely. No shocker here.
that's
Ready
kind
to
of
turn into a
incredible.
cloud?
Incredible.
Blushes, puts head down. It's just, it's just something I'm working on.
It's not that
Well,
impressive, nerd.
Yeah, it's not. That
I
impressive,
know.
but it's
That's what I
incredible, but
said. I said it first.
Well,
Good.
I
Can't
mean,
hurt me.
to be fair, I'd rather do that than burn a spell slot of that level.
But again, too late.
Well, are we gonna eat and then go to bed? Or I'm kind of just tired.
I believe we all
Sure.
do need our rest after tonight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a drink. And then I'm gonna sleep.
Rayburn hears drink,
Should I?
and he puts a mug of the dragon ale in front of you.
fucking knew he would.
I'll take
No
some
offense,
of that.
Rayburn, but I hate that.
I'll take some of that.
I don't understand what's wrong with you people. You don't like meat? You don't like White Rock Ale?
I'll take
What
some
the
of
fuck
that.
do you like?
I want some.
All right.
Me.
Gives you some.
Yeah.
So
You know,
it's-
you're
when you
an
taste
adventurous.
It tastes pretty repulsive to you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Way too strong. Roll me a Constitution save.
Oh hell yeah.
Holy shit.
Boop, boop. Perfect.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna roll 2d6. You drink very little of it. Luckily, you're taking a long rest because you are going to be intoxicated for 6 hours.
Oh, shit!
Oh,
Speaking
Oh,
of which,
now I'm really looking forward to talking to people.
yeah. Jean, if I could speak to you for a moment.
Slams the thing down. Of course.
Oh my god, this is gonna be the best.
See, whatever you need, I can do it. I can go get it right now.
Oh,
See, he loves it.
More.
uh-huh.
Did you say more?
He said more.
Are you drinking a?
dumb
You guys can stop him if you want
Are
to.
you drinking a second
can't-
serving of it?
I can't
Mala-
believe
Mala, no.
dragon ale is dumb bitch juice.
Do
I
you
need
guys
to
want
know.
to stop him? Because he said more.
Oh no, I want to see how this plays out.
Fucking same.
Hey,
Well-
John. You
Yo, what's up?
Holy shit.
You know we have shit to do tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
You think it'd be a great idea to keep drinking?
No.
So don't.
Why?
you got
Because
stuff
we have
to
shit
do
to do tomorrow.
We do.
Yes! Yes, we do, John.
David,
faith
he's
in
a
you.
grown man.
Silver boy.
Now you can handle it.
See?
You know it to be.
You know.
He looks at it. No, I could take it, but you guys are, you guys don't. I could sit up.
Rayburn takes it. And he's like, all right then. And he just downs
Graceful.
it. I'll get something human for you guys.
Whiskey.
I was gonna say whiskey, yeah.
Yeah, brown bottle. All right.
What was that
You know,
drink that
you know-
Mateo had? Does he still have it? The wine.
He takes out full bottles of things clearly without reading the labels and just puts a different full bottle in front of each of you.
Oh, thank
Oh, yeah!
Brad, you are crackling something fierce.
Cracking yeah.
Yeah.
Yes!
Oh.
What is the bottle in front of me?
Don't
Hello.
make me do this.
Do it. I want to know all the bottles.
Am I
I'm
good
looking
now?
for a specific drink.
You're good.
Yours is whiskey.
Yeah, it is.
What do I get?
Oh my god, you all have
I'm
fucking
drinking from
vodka.
the bottle. Takes whiskey bottle out of mouth. Hey, David, you want some of this?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Slides bottle down, bar.
The whiskey.
I was gonna move over, but
Hey.
Whiskey.
You're right.
Downs bottle of whiskey.
Don't you fucking share? Come on. What are you
I
doing?
didn't drink all of it.
The fact that your characters can drink that type of liquor all on its own terrifies me.
Oh my god. Fish for a glass under the bar.
Oh, Ian.
Rayburn gives you one.
pussy.
Lame.
Yo, right.
I'm getting pretty
What
good
a
at
coward.
Mm-hmm.
this. Rayburn gives you a glass and then just like confidently is like, I'm getting pretty good at this.
Oh.
And
Look,
maybe,
right, bartender.
Well done,
maybe when
man.
Mateo gets back, you get a job with him.
Yeah.
And then you'll live together happily in the mountains.
Nice.
Why can't they live happily together here?
I don't know, that's just what I thought when he...
He gets another glass and mixes uneven amounts of white wine and vodka together. I'm doing
Oh
it.
no.
I'm bartending.
No!
I bartended.
Go ahead, Ian. You're a good drinker, right?
Yeah, that's gonna be a great drink. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Rayburn made it for you himself.
Hold on, wait. Does he
Please
have
tell me
any?
it's a little
Wait.
umbrella, please.
Found
Please.
it. He comes back and drops a handful of strawberries into the glass.
I'm turning around.
Like it's full of
Go ahead.
strawberries. There's liquid spilling out now.
That looks amazing.
Go ahead.
I think I've made that
Sorry.
drink before.
Ian's desire to not hurt his feelings is at war with his desire to not drink whatever this is.
Dude, and
like-
you know that Isla and David are just looking at you like, go on.
ahead.
Yeah, he takes a sip.
On his
Oh, you
way
gotta get a
out.
strawberry in there.
Yeah, you gotta get like all of the layers.
I mean, I like to take my time, really savor
Eat a
it.
strawberry, Ian.
Eat a strawberry, Ian.
Holy shit.
Sure.
Remember, Rayburn
Why
made it
not?
for you himself.
So how does this taste?
Think heavy notes of vinegar with strawberries in it. And
So I'm gonna try and look like that's an enjoyable experience. Like,
Roll deception.
Oh shit!
So good.
Oh,
So good.
oh yeah, right?
Let's see, where's deception? There. Oh no, it's a +1.
I believe.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about that.
Oh
No, I'm happy that he's
Yeah,
blissfully
yeah, I'm a
clueless.
natural at this. I should do this more.
Yeah, you
definitely
totally
should.
should. Maybe I'll find you some books. You could learn a lot.
Are you gonna have to teach me to read?
Since you
I
love
mean-
it so much, you should finish it.
I mean, undeniably.
You see
I'm
him
not-
prepare
but-
another glass, fill it about 2/3 of the way with red wine, and then once again vodka. Then you see him take a large piece of meat again and starts cutting it into small pieces.
you guys should probably go to bed.
No, I'm just thinking
I
about
just got this great idea. Just hanging.
You're all pansies. Goes in, downs it, runs out. I'm kidding.
Go ahead, Ian.
Hey, I didn't add the secret ingredient to that yet. Still cutting meat.
I'm
holding a
playing. I'm
small
playing.
jar of olive oil.
You know,
No!
make that meat even tastier, Rayburn.
If you say
Salt.
cook it, I am going to kill you.
No. Salt. Add salt. And
Salt,
just like,
salt dries out meat.
it makes it tastier though.
No, it
The
dries it out.
liquid, but the liquid keeps it not dry.
Exactly.
Roll persuasion.
Oh my god.
Persuasion. Okay. I'm gonna cast glibness.
Wow! Wow!
All right, I trust you.
That's a minimum 20.
There's no,
Rayburn
there's
just
no
go
way
from
I don't
being
trust
an-
you.
Did you just make Rayburn go from being an enemy to a neutral?
Drink fiascos probably continue for a while.
Probably.
Everyone that's drinking, make a constitution save.
Okay, cool. Woo!
I'm drinking
Well,
outside.
The thing is, you're about to take a long rest as well, so even if you get intoxicated, you're gonna be fine.
I'm not supposed to have disadvantage on drinking.
Well. I just wanted to say Thank you for the and she's gonna gesture to the amulet that she put around her neck.
Oh, that's no
detect
problem. Wasn't
thought.
mine.
Yeah, but it's the thought that counts.
No, that thoughts won't. I mean, I guess they do count now, but you can read them with that.
Yeah, I guess that's true. If I wanted to mess with Jack again, would you be interested?
Mess with him. I'm not sure I could mess with him as good as you guys. I don't know.
Well,
I
I mean, I'm sure you know all about this spell, but I basically have recently learned a spell that allows someone to invade another person's dreams. As much as I would, love to go in there myself, I don't think that's necessarily a good idea.
Oh, you don't understand. You don't understand much about it. Here, I'll cast it. Hold on. I'm gonna use it.
Oh,
That's
I'm doing
right.
it.
Come
I'm
to
doing
think of it, Malaclips, I don't think I've seen you
I'm doing
cast
it.
anything.
I'm casting it. He has his arms raised up.
What
I'm
college
doing
of magic are you from?
It didn't work. Yeah, I do great magic. I do time travel.
Really?
Yeah, time magic. That's what I do.
Hmm.
I can tell you the
Can
future.
I roll insight?
so I'd like you to roll me Arcana real quick.
Oh, Logan knows exactly why I said
And this is going to be an incredibly easy roll.
Okay.
I'm so glad you
Yeah,
caught
you got a
on.
10.
Logan.
So, Diane, I understand
Yeah.
why Bread wouldn't know this,
Yeah.
but you
Because-
need to know that time magic, in terms of time travel,
Yes.
there's magecraft, which is like what you guys do, and then there's what's called true magic, which is akin to performing miracles. Like it's stuff that doesn't have formula. It's if you're able to like use true magic, you're considered like a mage on par with like ancient ones like Merlin and whatnot. They're considered unattainable. There's 5 of them. One of them is time travel. It's not technically time travel. It's actually moving around time, but any mage would know that there is probably only one mage in the world at any given time that can actually use the 5th true magic,
Yeah, and
which
it's
is
me.
time travel.
Right. Would this be enough to piece together that Malaclips probably doesn't?
It means he's lying to you. I don't know what else. You can come to other conclusions on your own.
I mean, I could be the one mage in the world who can do it.
I do not believe that. I hate to say it. As wonderful as Jean is, you know you're part of this team at this point, right? You don't have to lie. Do you know magic?
Of course, I can use magic. Why would I not be able to use magic?
You know, that explains a lot about yourself. It's not a bad thing to not be able to cast magic.
It is undoubtedly a bad thing.
How?
Well, for people like me who can't cast it. Ah, shit.
Yep, there it is. That I figured. I mean, I know before it's a problem with the group. If you're not a mage.
Not
but-
you. Not you guys. Hold on.
Right.
He's like holding onto his head. To know as much as I do, and not be able to use magic, it's basically a death sentence.
You'd be much better at pretending you're a mage if you had something to help you with that.
Oh.
Plops that in his hand. You can cast spells with it. You have to attune to it. You can cast.
This is yours, though.
I'm giving it to you. You didn't know me when we. Well, obviously you didn't know me when we first met, but you were kind to me, even though you didn't know me. That strawberry malt you gave me means a lot. You've helped me out a few times, and I mean, why not? It's just a ring, Jean. It's not a big deal. Can you take a fucking gift?
Yeah. Sorry. I wasn't keeping it from you guys because I was afraid. At least, not anymore. Sorry.
I mean, we've all got secrets. It's not a huge deal. You're not alone in knowing things that people shouldn't. I mean, Jack was someone like that. God, pattern. She's gonna start heading to her room very quickly. By the way, sorry for inviting you that one. I know why you didn't come. I'm gonna go.
She what?
All right, I did it. I stopped being sick.
Yay!
I forgot to get a cheese stick during break. Okay.
But you impossible fool! You forgot to get a cheese stick!
I'm sorry! Just because
Fair.
of the implication that Diane giving Malaclips a ring means he's married. I just imagine like drunk Malaclips Malaclips waking up from being drunk and being like, "Who did I drunkenly marry?"
What did I do?
He's just like, he's just like, not again.
Yes! This is like the 5th time.
Why is this a habit I have?
That's the question. Where's Isla sleeping tonight, huh?
I'm just wondering how many. I'm like
What do
looking
you
at the
mean
map,
tonight?
figuring
It's
out how many
daytime.
houses are. I'm gonna call dibs on this one.
Unless Ian wants me to come sleep over with him.
I mean, sure, if you want.
Looks like me and Ian are having a sleepover.
On this bench outside a bar.
And I can show him my new ring. I'm kidding.
Oh shit.
Look what Diane gave. That's a good idea.
Oh fuck, yeah, that's
Stir
a whole
that
thing.
pot, Deco. I know you're a shit disturber.
Not yet. Yeah, Ian, how much would the materials end up costing for the potions?
That's one of my favorite.
Let's see, it was a climbing and a speed potion.
Yeah, climbing and speed.
Let's see, climbing is 50 gold, so 500. And then a very rare potion like speed would be 300 gold, so $3,500 total.
3,500 gold, $100. Okay, I'm gonna give you 7,000.
Jeez, no!
Still
I'm
there.
going to sleight of hands an extra 3,500 into your bag.
Roll sleight of hands.
Cool.
You're also drunk.
And no, because he'd be getting
I
these
am also.
afterwards. So.
Oh, is it afterwards? Hell yeah!
I assume.
Oh sweet!
Heh. I still have
I hadn't taken away intoxicated yet.
I'm doing it again.
Wait. Okay, go.
Doing it right now.
Try it again, Sam.
Good. Perfect.
Penny, play the one about falling down the stairs. One of my favorite exchanges, especially without context in any of Tomska's videos, is just, now is not the time for feminism.
Holy
When will be the time, Tom?
Listen, you haven't taken into account that I have my cloak of elvenkind on.
Oh wait, he's got advantage on perception, so it would just be like a straight roll, right?
Sounds to me like it's a straight roll. I'm kidding.
Just go ahead and make a straight roll.
Alright.
But it's Pride Month.
Make a gay roll!
Yes! Take my money, Izzy!
But I'm dunce.
Well, you now have extra money, Izzy. So rarely do people contest other people to try to avoid being given money. So you guys meet afterwards.
What? Sure.
I can whisper.
Yo, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, are you two talking in secret?
Fine, do you?
Oh, okay.
Apparently,
Go ahead, talk in
yeah.
secret.
Ian and Isla.
Meow.
Hey, so are you okay?
I've been better.
Hmm.
Are you okay?
No.
Yeah, last night. Oh my god,
Yeah,
so much happened.
a lot happened.
Free, we learned all that stuff about Dad, everything that went on at the party. We fought.
And everything with Archer and Alquam.
That girl I was with died.
You were with a girl?
Yeah, you saw me with her.
I saw you leave. I didn't know you closed the deal. Congrats, but also I'm sorry, man.
It's like really torn between how like callous yet sweet this is. Thanks. I mean, I barely knew her, but it's sad that I didn't really get the chance to, you know? You had a different kind of relationship with Archer. Like, how are you taking it?
Badly.
I can imagine.
This is why I don't like caring about people.
I getcha, but you don't throw out the good with the bad, you know? Just because it
What
hurts
bad, though?
sometimes doesn't mean that it's not worth the good parts.
I'm getting really sick of people like Assassin and Archer not being around and people like Dad getting to be around. It's unfair.
Yeah, Logan, what's up with your hate
You're
against
right.
Japanese?
The fuck?
You're You're right. It's not okay. The world is not kind to the kind.
That was fucking smooth.
God, at least we have a little bit of power to try and do something about it. It's more than a lot of people can say.
Hey, Isla.
Yeah,
You have pretty good passive perception.
yeah, I do.
You notice, just out of the corner of your eyes, you guys are talking. Something settles over here.
Do you see that?
I
Like
like
you feel a
flip my
vague
eyes over.
creak, as if like you hear a creak, as if something leans against the window.
What? There's a thing. There's a thing there. There's a thing.
Clairvoyance?
Clairvoyance thing.
Who's there?
Who's there? There's a thing there. Thing. Oh.
Oh!
Oh,
It's a beautiful archer girl.
hello, Sorsha.
Didn't mean to eavesdrop. Was waiting for you guys.
Did you find out anything?
There's a large forest inside of a valley on the other side of the mountains, but I already knew that. Taking a close look at it, the same veil of darkness that stopped me from intervening before covers the entire thing. It's fairly easy to tell as a servant, taking a look at it, that there's also a part of that forest that's connected to another world.
Another world?
You're mages,
How-
so you probably know more about this than I do. There's a mirror image of the world called the reverse side.
Some kind of reality jewel.
It's not a reality marble.
Some kind of really marble.
At the end of the Age of Gods, when magic began leaving the world, most supernatural beings from history fled to the reverse side of the world. A mirror image of this one. Things like Alquam, things like Fae exist there.
Do we maybe want to include everyone else in this conversation?
If you want to, you asked me to report.
Yeah, we should go back over there.
And if I may comment on your situation, the world isn't kind. That's a lesson that I learned in life. There's no place for people that think that the world should be fair, but I also think that that's no reason to stop looking for fairness.
It's like, yeah, see?
Surely, somewhere in the world, there must be some combination of people and circumstances that would allow a person to live the way they want to. I earnestly believe that.
Looks at David, looks back at Archer.
You just can't be afraid to go looking for it. Nudge, nudge.
I don't know what this nudging's about.
So, David, about our secret
She
conversation we're
walks
having with
by
each
you
other.
guys and walks over towards there. Sits on the bench.
I think
What
you
am I
should
going
go-
for?
I think you should go for it, David. Listen.
What am I going for?
Listen, David. I know you're being sassy right now, and I appreciate
Right.
it. But
Yeah.
Don't think they're dating?
I do still think you're dating.
Yeah.
Go comfort your wife, David.
David, I saw Ian crying earlier, and pretty
Yeah.
sure that Isla's probably in the same boat. I think you should probably go and
Right.
comfort her. You know, to let her know that you care.
Sure. Jean, what do you think is going on between Isla and I?
You guys were flirting at a poker game. Even before you guys knew I was there, I saw you guys going off together and basically flirting in the wild. So,
Flirting in the wild.
Flirting in the
Legit.
wild.
so
It's an island, David, in the natural habitat.
yeah, so, I don't know where.
Here they are in a natural habitat. I'm David.
Jules is just narrating this.
Welcome back to our documentary,
So I
Flirting
just- I
in
don't
the
know what you're
Wild.
getting at. Not to mention the two of you obviously like each other.
She's looking at
Okay.
you right now. Like,
We're having a secret conversation. Go away. You guys are talking to Archer. We're having man time over here.
Yeah.
Behold
good,
in its
it's all good.
Get out
natural
of our man
habitat.
time.
Behold in its natural habitat.
Not this one.
The Malaclips, known otherwise as Assassinatum Instigatus. See how it forms a symbiotic, complicated relationship with the David.
Logan, I think they're all really far too close to our man time.
I can't make them move, man.
we just knew this was happening while we were over at the side of the boat.
A
Yeah.
series of
Fine.
lightning bolts start striking between you guys.
Bam, bam.
Thanks God. I always knew you existed. Are you a dick like the church keeps saying that like you seem to act?
I am probably a
Gee.
dick.
Oh yeah, I mean that's fair.
David will just like glance over at Isla. glance back at John.
Smiles at him, nodding his head.
Yeah. You know what? Hey, John, could you help me out with something?
Yeah, I just said I'd help you out with anything. What do you need?
So, Isla's been feeling a bit, down and whatnot. And, she's not very open with her feelings, of course. Do you think...
You are evil.
So
you are
excited.
so fucking evil.
You think you could, maybe help her open up about her feelings towards, really anyone in the group, probably me.
Demon, rat, bitch, child.
That's a lot.
He'll
of
look to
dog.
David. He'll look over to Isla. He'll give a nod and he'll smile like, "Yeah, I could do that."
Pat
Listen,
shoulder. Thank you.
I get it. You always want to know how the other person feels. I get it. You're a little bit. I didn't think you'd be like that, David. But yeah, I'll help you with this. Pats on shoulder again. I think you're insecure.
That's fine.
Over there.
I'm
Archer is standing arms crossed underneath that tree, just kind of waiting for everyone to sort out their business.
Until Archer starts talking, I'm just gonna be looking over at Isla, plotting.
Can I feel him looking at me?
Can I feel him
Wait.
plotting?
I'll take a 22.
Yes, you can feel him watching you.
I see we're forming a formation here. Hold on. Alright, I'm coming.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Ouch,
Rupee
damn.
formation. Oh.
Damn it! David! David! Fuck back there! You rat bitch!
No, I'm fine. It's
There you go. So anyway,
War.
what is it good for?
I'll fish a potion out of my bag that, depending on like the way the light is hitting it, either looks like a cloud or a liquid. Like it's hard to tell. Like it looks like both
cloudlet.
and neither one.
Ooh,
So-
yes.
How long does that spell last?
8 hours.
Oh damn.
Oh,
We can actually
no.
just fucking go.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just fucking go,
Yeah.
boys.
All right, then if everyone's ready to go, pull out this potion, pop an infusion into it to
Excuse me.
make it so that everyone can use it.
She was in formation.
Thank God.
All right, Piccolo, you might want to back up. Or you can get caught.
No, Piccolo and Rayburn are coming.
You turn Piccolo into a cloud, and you just see like this wispy cloud going into the distance, barking ethereally.
Piccolo, come back!
Where's he going?
Instead of looking like a mop dog, he's like a big cloud
Piccolo
dog.
just goes to space.
I think he's going after. I think he's going after where they evacuated the mailman.
Oh my God. All right.
Alrighty. And then it takes about a
Working
minute to
on
transform, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anytime during the 8 hours, any
tell
one of you
Piccolo where
guys
to
can
go.
take. At any time during the eight hours, you guys can spend a minute reverting to either human form or cloud form.
So we can like skydive, and then right when we get to the bottom, we can turn into a cloud again.
I mean, it'll take a minute to turn back, so time that carefully.
Time to do this. Time to do the start of the Power Rangers movie.
Dude, 100%.
Hit.
As you guys all disappear, Piccolo just lays down on the ground and puts his paws over his face and whines momentarily.
No.
Sucks to suck, Piccolo.
So
What a good
instead,
spell.
I'd like to break away from the lot of you. Aaron!
Hey.
Ow.
I never actually believed in it.
I know.
Ah, fuck.
I got him mad.
Because he stopped on his way into the bathroom. Is like, he said he didn't believe in me, didn't he?
What?
Ridiculous.
I love you guys.
You come out of having been taken by Alquam. You found yourself basically trapped in just this infinite void of darkness, with this like dark wind with specks of starlight swirling around you for the first time since that's happened, and you can tell it's been about 20-ish hours since that happened. For the first time, that parts. You find yourself in the middle of this massive magic circle on the ground. You see a bunch of there's like pews set up. It's outside. Up in the sky, even though you get the sense it should be daytime, it is a starless night above you. These massive stone columns are forming a ring around you and a path heading down towards what looks vaguely. Hey, notification. Looks vaguely in the distance like this massive stone wall that has darkness creeping up the side of it, as if it's absorbing light from both sides. And you see walking down that path towards you, with his hand up as if he just dispelled the darkness around you, is Duncan, who has a very worried look on his face. So you are very aware, Lancer, that this place is currently blocking your connection to David. You can feel that your pact with him is still in effect, but it's cosmetically severed. He can't reach you with command seals, can't talk to you.
Duncan's just walking towards me.
He's on the combat tracker. Kill him. Kill him. He's on the combat tracker.
Get him.
Nothing for the time being. I'll wait for him to get close.
Alrighty.
Oh god,
He gets off to just before the magic circle. Before he does so, he flicks away a cigarette that he was smoking. You know, I half didn't believe that you'd actually ended up here.
Couldn't say it was in the cards, but surprises happen.
So what kind of deal did you make with Alquam?
Victory. The price of betrayal.
And you're willing
I'm
to go along
surprised
with
you're
that?
still here, though.
I'm Alquam's keeper. I'd be abandoning my post if I ever left. Although, Archer's gone now.
Can't say I'm sorry to hear that.
You shouldn't be. He walks over and he sits on one of the pews looking towards you. So, you're Sir Galliot. You're an interesting figure. That's not new information. I've known that since before we passed your catalyst over to David. In your time, you were referred to as the King of the Distant Isles. What kind of king were you?
One who ruled well. One who went to war. Well, I did my job.
You did your job?
Yes, the job of a king. I served my people, as they served me.
Did you consider that to be your duty, or is that something that you did because you had the privilege of being a king?
It was my duty. I was born into the job. I never asked for it.
And you never
But it
questioned
served me
it?
just fine. I questioned it all the time.
How did your people
It
feel
isn't-
about you, do you think?
Many hated me, but I kept money coming into the country. I kept new lands coming in. As the Distant Isles became more and more complete, we had more farmland, more food. We prospered. But when men don't come home, when women die, people need someone to blame. That's also the job of a king.
He takes out another cigarette and lights it. If your people had decisively not needed you, what do you think you would have done?
I would have been cast aside, probably killed, but I would hold on to my fragment of life as strong as possible. I could find work elsewhere, I'm sure, as a general. Perhaps overthrow a king in some other country,
Like you tried to do.
like I could have done.
But you stopped.
Yes.
Yeah. Alquam consumed Archer. Found a way.
She mentioned dealing with him earlier.
When not in the reverse side of the world, Alquam's form is malleable enough that with time, they can merge themselves with ghosts such as yourself. Archer was then killed, which was probably the best thing to happen to Archer. If you become the servant of Alquam, you won't be my servant. And yet, I can't escape this feeling like I still owe something to the people of Adelia, even though I'm no longer going to be serving as the master fighting on their behalf. And if Alquam wins with you, saving Adelia is no longer going to be a priority, I imagine. Alquam would turn the entire world into their hunting ground.
Can't imagine it would do much for the plant life.
I imagine that Alquam would be killed relatively quickly. The world's full of strong mages and greater mysteries. But what would happen to the planet would be irreversible. Even without Alquam, a domain of darkness wouldn't survive. That's what I'm supposed to prevent. As the High Priest of Alquam. One last question, and thanks for entertaining me. But
I've got nothing going on.
you're certainly of a higher status than me, so I didn't expect you to. Your friends are no doubt going to come and try to find you again. Alquam will probably react by trying to cannibalize you as well. Would you rather deal with the friends that you betrayed and try to sort things out with them? Or will you just become a part of Alquam? Not even fully a part. Just whatever pieces Alquam can consume.
I wouldn't speak to those I betrayed, but if Alquam intends to try and eat me, then I beg her to try.
You do know that if your current situation continues, and your contract severs and Alquam gains control over you as a master, then the application of command seals could probably do it. You wouldn't have much of a choice.
I would make it hard for her. I am dedicated to winning, but I am not without pride. I won't become a puppet.
If I may speak to the integrity of your friends, we once fought a war beside each other. Well, me and a couple of them. And I believe they have more of a chance of winning this war than Alquam ever will. They're foolish. They don't have the mentality of rulers. They don't understand things like the duty that I hold, and I wouldn't expect. But I think that humanity's valuable. I think their naivete is what sets them apart from other masters.
They're honest, if nothing else. Well, usually. Seems you've made a decision.
Not yet. There's one other person whose feelings on the matter I need to see to, but I won't bore you with that. They'll probably be here before your contract breaks. I hope they are. All right, my friendos, you guys make it to the edge of the valley.
Huh.
Oh,
my gosh.
Oh,
Ooh.
And,
different.
it's a new map.
and I
Oh,
will
Two
continue.
players.
And Malaclips isn't even on there. And Lancer is, though.
Oh.
Yes, because I originally made this map and prepped those tokens when Assassin was alive.
Oh.
Turns out.
I can only see my own token. Is that what everyone else
Yep.
is saying?
Time. You can only see you.
Yep.
Yep,
That's
you're
the
representing
party.
the team.
You're
Don't
the
fuck it
heart
up.
of the party,
Don't fuck
man.
it up.
Shit.
Here, we'll make
So
this.
then
We'll make this more. We'll make this less favorite looking. There's the party.
Oh my god.
I don't like that. Oh wait,
when the
no, it's
party
okay.
begins.
I don't like it when it's big
Instead
though.
of a scary ass.
It's scary.
So we were
Now
told
it's just
by-
a "you are here" thing.
I feel like we should
Dude.
at least try to make our way toward one of these places before we potentially are split up from each other.
We get split up into like the weirdest pairings, like David and Diane, and like fucking Isla and Malaclips, and
Yes!
like Arthur and Ian.
I want to be with the servants. You guys can go. I'm kidding.
Yo, fuck you.
I can fight
Everyone
me.
else is by themselves except for Malaclips, who's with both servants. We're like, fuck.
Lucky bastard.
Starts hyperventilating.
To the north and south, there seems to be bodies of water. If we get lost while inside, it might be good to head to the north toward some sort of water if you can find it, beside of which is some other sort of place we could go to. Maybe using that as a landmark to go to if you get lost.
Might work.
Sounds good to me.
I'm gonna go up to
Oh, hey,
Archer.
this is the place where I fought that dragon and then got those two normal people to leave. I mean, I didn't say that.
I mean, what?
All right, you gonna go up to Archer? What are you gonna do to
Yeah.
Archer?
Would you allow me to cast something on you that would be beneficial to you?
Looks at you. As soon as you kind of shadily are like a beneficial thing, she moves close to you and she kisses you.
Get out of our Pride Month. I'm kidding.
As she does.
I can't believe some archer's gonna
Ryder!
have to die.
Ryder secretly. As she
I can't
does.
believe I was gonna die punching a servant.
It's a very brief
Preemptively
kiss. It's
gets
not
in
like
the position to hold on.
it's not a deep one. It's not like a super romantic kiss. It's just a very affectionate kiss. As she does, you find yourself flustered enough that you don't think you could do anything that's not beneficial for her.
Looks between
I'm
that and
glaring.
Isla.
Glaring.
Eyes wide, staring at Isla.
My plans seem to have changed as I look to Isla.
You do you.
Sure, if you still want to do whatever you were going to do.
Diane's still looking at Isla.
She's like breathing heavily with anger.
Yeah.
So, Isla,
As well. Yeah.
so immediately looking to you and sensing that you are ridiculously flustered by this, she walks over and does the same to you.
Okay, that's fine.
David, flustered.
I'm. Ah! Now
Wow,
she.
Eclipse, fluster.
Diane's
I'm
looking
kidding.
to Ian like, what the fuck is
Roll me-
going on?
Roll me a
Is
I
this
wisdom.
get
normal?
angry.
Roll me a wisdom check.
Looking at Diane like,
What,
I
me?
don't know.
Ah, jeez.
You guys are meant for each other with that 6 and 7.
You are also entirely comfortable with anything she does.
Alright. I calm
I'm
down.
so angry. At
I'm
this,
suddenly okay with this.
You're right. I'm fine with
You're
it.
suddenly
It's
very
whatever,
fine with
I
this
get it.
and also intensely attracted to her. Both
Logan,
of you.
I mean,
I'm
I
so
won't-
mad right now.
Yeah?
I'm so mad right now. I'm really mad. He's looking at her so mad. I'm kidding.
Oh, I'm furious, fuming.
I'm just so gosh darn mad.
Hopefully you
Cool.
don't mind that.
Not at all.
History
Yeah.
trivia.
Bites bottom lip.
Like,
Right.
very confused, and I felt like, what the fuck
Yo,
is
right.
going on?
I don't know, man, but it's a
Thanks
good
to the
time.
way history remembers me, I have the ability to do that.
Do what? What did you just do?
She didn't do anything.
You ask, goading her.
I protect Ian. I'm kidding.
To use my neg-
I jump in the way.
I'm able to use natural charm to make sure people are acting in my best interest. Normally, it doesn't work on people that are not attracted to me, so I expected it to be a bit harder with you. So I guess we both learned something, didn't we?
Yeah, it wouldn't have affected me at all.
David, on the other hand, I don't get it.
Feel free to prove me wrong, though.
You were
Well,
saying about heading
suggesting
towards a
something?
structure, right?
Probably something in the middle.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I
should
like
be
that
the
castle-looking
likely.
thing.
The churchy-looking thing.
Seems like a very likely hideout.
In the
looking
center,
place.
there's a very large, what looks like some sort of base. It's one large structure that is made of wood that is a bit taller than most of the trees. That it's not like castle-sized, and it looks like it's probably just like one big thing, but it basically looks like a big wooden canopy.
The
Was
thing.
that this one or was that this one?
That's this one.
Okay, what's this one?
You actually can't see that.
I can too. It's right there.
You can't.
It's right there. What are you talking about?
Jesus.
If we can make it there, but I would like everybody else to make sure that they understand. We might not, so be on your guard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be on our guard.
Here we go to death.
Here, here.
To death we go.
Are you trying to basically do that?
Yee.
So you guys will be moving through 1, 2, 3, 4 hexes total. Okay. I need survival checks from everybody.
Oh no.
What am I tracking in the air? No! 13.
Actually, I can just do this. One sec. Ah, no, I'll do it next time.
Finny.
I got 16.
Survival. All right. Let's. Oh boy.
Well,
Ian and Diane die.
Yep.
They did
have Archer make one as well. She now has advantage on survival checks.
The servants are going to make their own, yes.
They didn't
Oh.
survive. You
Together.
see, they
All
died.
together.
Ah!
It's a I'm so
I need to put these back onto the map. One sec.
These motherfuckers getting lost.
Preemptively.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah,
fuck.
shit. Here we go
Here we
again.
go.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Goodbye.
I'm gonna die.
By the way,
Oh,
Ian,
yeah.
you can't marry Malaclips anymore because I already have.
Calling dibs.
What? That's bullshit.
That doesn't sound fair. I haven't
Fair
even had a
is it.
chance to give him this ring yet. Pulls out an actual ring.
Well, why don't you give it to me?
Going full poly.
Polyamory
I
is
get
suddenly made.
That is not in any way Pride Month. He can't do that.
That's so not Pride Month of you.
That's. I hate that. I hate it.
I'm gonna refill my water and then be right back. Malaclips, Ian, and Diane.
Oh no.
I got the best roll.
You guys travel for about 15 minutes. And as you do, you then find yourself emerge from the darkness, heading back the way you came, except a little bit farther north.
Oh, me and you are good, baby. Mwah.
You can only... You guys...
Best roll.
You guys pop back in up here.
You guys held me back.
Shortly afterwards, another cloud
you're
floats
right.
over to you, and you hear Suzume's voice telepathically.
Oh,
being
good.
like,
I'm on the Suzume team. I'm good with this.
I got turned around, but I could feel where you were, so I came back.
I gotta
Yo,
go back in.
Dave, so quickly cutting to David and Isla. David, you can tell that you did not stay on track. You guys don't know where you are, but you can tell that you did not stay on track.
Ah, shit. Okay.
So you're in that space up there. You can currently tell, and I'm only letting you specifically know which place this once, because you're not in like the depths of it. But you can. I'm gonna say that you guys can probably also like generally tell where the others are, given that you're these wispy puffs of smoke. You and Isla, who are currently the two people that can see the farthest around you, you can't see anyone else around you.
Can we see each other?
Including Archer. Oh, fun.
You can only see each other.
Okay.
Oh shit. We did talk about, you know, if we got lost, we'd have to meet up at the building.
Yeah. At the building or at a body of water?
Was it? Hold up. Was it
I'm
a building or
confused.
the body
Oh
of water?
shit, we were unclear. Oh, we're fucked.
Oh, we're fucked. Oh shit.
Archer's going to. She got
Do a thing.
separated from everybody. That's wicked.
Oh
No!
But she has foresight.
She
What
does.
the fuck?
What the fuck?
She should have
I guess you
literally
could
seen
say-
this coming.
Yes, she
She
can.
didn't foresee
she can
this.
see the future. She can't see through darkness. You know, the thing about this is she's the only one of you that went the right way.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
that makes sense.
I do have one potentially weird suggestion that might help us not lose each other.
I like that.
Okay.
If we're all constantly like lightly singing a song, maybe we'll hear if one of us suddenly goes off like and just disappears.
Oh my god.
We'll like instantly stop hearing them.
I'm not
Uh,
very thingy.
Oh, come on. Everyone can hold a tune at least a little bit.
I don't have a great
try.
lung capacity, says the cloud.
I could try. I don't really know too
Come
many.
on, Jean.
Mhm.
Humor us. No, this is a non-judgment zone.
It doesn't have to be good, it just has to be audible.
What song, boys?
Turn to the Diane Cloud.
Camptown ladies sing
Sing
this.
this
I'm singing in the
I was
rain.
angry and sad about the
Just
things that you do.
singing
Ew, get the
away.
fuck out! What the fuck do you mean? ABBA is
Glorious
amazing!
feeling.
Alright,
I'm
guys.
happy again.
Maves isura nuraj.
The police come straight from the underground!
Alright, guys. Alright, guys. Here. Alright, guys. Well, I'll just sing something light as I go. Deja vu! I've been in this place before. Jack's away.
I was on the street and I know it's my time to go. They sing something.
I'd say either Suzume or Diane needs to lead.
Oh, fuck no.
Fuck that.
Fuck that!
Yeah, because
You're
that,
on your
that
own,
ends when an
bitches.
encounter.
If you're really worried about it, I would say Suzume.
Suzume has
Susan, what do you
plus
do?
10.
I would
Let's have
say
You're
Suzume lead.
You know what? I will lead in song. She can lead the actual group.
She starts singing something very old. It's less of like a pop song or anything modern, more of just like a hymn.
That just sucks.
David and Isla, is one of you going
man.
to? You guys are both going to independently try to move up. All right, this is terrible.
Death!
This is horrible. Okay, so as you guys are moving, David,
Yeah, man.
you emerge.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, fuck.
You emerge from
Essentially,
the
I'm like
darkness.
behind them.
Yeah. Emerge from the darkness.
Like,
Isla,
yeah?
you're in the forest,
Yay!
I'm not in the right place.
but you
am I?
don't know where David is.
David! David!
Can I hear her with my super hearing?
Nope. You do hear
Oh,
you
fuck.
do hear another voice, Isla. You
Oh.
hear the voice of Sun Archer. Oh, I found one of you. That's good.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Bulb of cloud floats over to you. So what I said about splitting up, that's happening.
Yeah, I was just with David, and now he's not here, and I found you, and I don't know where everybody else is, so, you know.
I can tell that
This
I
is
went off.
bad.
I can tell that I went off course. I went farther north than I meant to.
We agreed to try to get to the building up near that body of water up north, but we were trying to get back there, and clearly missed it.
Fucking
Did
the
I
cloud
do it?
pulls out a map. I don't know where I am on the map. Am I at it?
Oh, yeah.
Am I there?
Looks down, sees the icon from the map just painted on the forest. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, that's
Obviously,
for
that's how it
me.
works.
Yeah, I did it. I did
Oh,
it. shit.
David, where are you gonna go?
I'm gonna go the same path they went.
Alrighty.
Because that seems straightforward.
So you'll be able to do that with no problem.
Maybe.
Isla,
Hopefully.
Archer wants to know what you want to do.
I want to try to get to where we were going before.
So,
Yeah.
are you gonna try to
Gotta
go?
go
Basically, are you gonna try to go northeast or northwest?
Northeast.
Northeast. This is fun for me.
Oh, fuck
This
off,
is
Logan.
gonna take forever.
I know,
Fuck
it's
you,
great.
Logan.
Logan's like, I really liked that time where we spent like all these games inside of a house. Now I really wanted to spend like fucking 40 games here.
Like, yeah, what the fuck,
Logan,
man?
Logan, weren't you just saying like a little bit earlier that you really wanted us to get Lancer back?
Yeah. So get
And
on
now
it.
we can't.
So do it.
We can't.
do it.
There's no way.
So we're fucking clouds, man. We can't even have shenanigans right now.
Whoever heard of clouds having
Archer-
shenanigans?
Exactly. I just realized I made out with both of the archer servants. Anyway.
2 for 2.
You're right.
Diane,
Yeah.
Oh no.
you find yourself separated from the others.
She just got super into singing and just closed her eyes and kept going.
Wait for me. I'm coming. Guys?
Tuning everyone out, and we're just like,
Guys?
Okay.
She like skits to this really riffy bit, and she's like jamming
Cloud
it.
skipping.
Whoa! Guys?
Doing a shit ton of runs, like just fucking.
God, I fucking wish I could.
There would be so much more going on if you guys were on ground level.
that's why I don't want to go drown.
Fuck.
That's
The
why
ground
we're-
is
that's why we're-
terrifying, Logan.
why we're-
What the fuck to do, man?
Yo, yeah. We're at Logan's whim right now. There's
Nah, man,
nothing
this
we
is
can
like
do.
almost all this is random. Like,
This is like one of the times that feat that lets you always know where north is and come in handy.
Oh, man. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. I could have taken find the path and I didn't. It was like, that's dumb. We always know where we're going.
So Ian, we have to figure out some way for Isla to like start talking more about her feelings, how she feels about David.
Ah, excellent. You know that now.
Did I come in?
Perfect.
Dude, do it.
Oh,
Talk
no.
about it. Do it.
I've
Do
known
it.
about it for quite a while.
Diane,
I
congratulations.
mean, it was pretty obvious.
David seems pretty insecure about this though, so he asked
You
me
come
to
back
help
out the
him
way you came previously. You just went in, turned around, and went back.
You know what? I take that as a success.
Also, sidebar, Izzy. He's technically known longer than you because I remember when they came back and fucking Isla was all like, yeah, so like this new guy thinks that like me and David are dating and you were like, fucking that's dumb. And I was like, yeah, like fucking that would ever happen. So yeah.
I mean, he's lying. He's giving us this.
I'm even there to take that shit.
Still funny.
You guys are fairly certain you went the way you're supposed to go. David, you are back in the darkness. Nobody's around you. And Diane, you are back over the mountains. This would be so much better for me if you guys were like in the middle, so you wouldn't keep going back in the mountains, just so you slowly just have no way to know if you're going the right way.
Well,
Uh,
Diane is a stubborn woman, so you know she's going back in.
We tried to
do
get into the
exact same
middle, but
thing.
you wouldn't let us get into the middle.
I mean, yeah. Isla, David, what direction would you two like to move?
Northwest.
We'll keep doing what I've been doing, man.
Northeast?
Yeah, but
In the meta, congratulations, you two. You went in the right directions, but you did get lost. You just randomly went in the right direction.
Cool.
Ian, don't you think that tree below us looks familiar?
oh my god.
Oh my god, it does.
This just becomes Fate Solar Shadow the musical episode, like Buffy.
Oh, yes, though.
You went that way, so you get to go there. Badoof.
There's a Bidoof here.
Bidoof. Bidoof. Bidoof.
Suzume group loses Malaclips.
Yay! I really had to check on that tree. Ian,
Isla
sorry.
group gains Malaclips.
Yeah!
Isla group.
You just hear like French singing.
Hello?
Isla group loses Archer. Let's do Diane real quick.
Can I get through one hex?
Can you? I don't know, man.
Can I? With how I've been rolling tonight, I don't think so, Chief. Oh. Okay.
You can tell that you went west when you meant to go northwest.
Motherfucker.
How's everyone doing?
Where?
Logan, why did you do this?
We're on the way. We are on the way because it amuses me.
On the way.
You're a sack of shit.
I'm gonna move the timer forward by 45 minutes. Look, like I said, more things to be happening.
I no longer hear Suzume and Ian singing. Ian, Suzume, where are you?
Who is singing? Who's singing?
Ian and Suzume.
Isla, is that you?
Yeah, I'm not gonna sing back. Yeah, it's Isla. What's going on?
I'm sorry. We had this thing of singing to try to keep ourselves. It didn't work. Isla, what are you doing?
I don't know. I was here with David, and then we tried to go to the spot that we said we'd meet you guys at, and then he was gone, and then Sun Archer was here, and then she was gone, and now you're here singing in French. I don't.
Sorry. Did David say anything?
He said, "Oh fuck," because we were lost. Like,
Right. Not the time.
What?
It's okay.
What? Not the time for what? What are you talking
head?
about?
It's
I mean,
time to sing, Carrie.
It's fine. What are we singing?
Do you know any songs?
Fucking you are. Ooh.
That's an Isla decision.
I know, right? Fucking.
I know one song you both know.
You've been performing as part of a band.
That's true. What's a song that we both know?
I was gonna say something from Heather.
Oh, right.
Hey, Mr. No Name.
Can't
You
tell.
make my balls so blue.
Yes, that's what we're singing. Canonically, that's what we're singing.
Well, I guess then you really are talking about David with him.
Alrighty.
Goddamn case of blue balls.
David, what direction are you moving in?
Isla.
I guess
Sweet.
northwest. Still.
Isla has more of a chance than me, so I'm following Isla.
Diane,
Thinking about my
what direction
blue
are you gonna move in?
I'm gonna try and get to the place I've been trying to. I don't know.
So
directionally
northwest. Isla, where are you moving?
Northeast, baby.
Alright.
Fucking fall off the map, man. Logan,
Yeah.
are you happy at the defeated fucking party you have in front of you?
Yes, I am a
Hey,
little bit.
I'm singing. I'm not defeated.
Diane's
having a
still
good time.
singing stubbornly.
And I was singing about balls.
And them being blue.
This is a very. I don't understand how we
Whose
both
fault
know this
is
song,
that,
but that's fine.
David?
Who could say?
I don't like that laugh.
I know. Fucked. This is it. This is the rest of the fucking campaign. Like, just everyone leave. We have one viewer by the end when we finally figure out what the fuck's going on.
If we find out what's going on.
So, here's how this goes. I need, from those two that just rolled, I need another one of these.
I'm a broken man, Logan.
I know.
Logan, why? Why we have to see what these were?
Oh no!
Logan, why'd you do this to me?
What?
Why'd you make these scene?
So you two don't know if you went in the right direction, but you do know that you do know, Ian, that you were separated from Suzume. Malaclips! As you're flying, you bump into Sun Archer, but Isla's fucking gone.
I'm just sitting here freaking. You make my balls so blue.
I make
Okay.
what?
Dude, I
we are singing "Hi." Oh God.
I'm surprised none of you guys have fucking suggested the sound of silence. I lost track of Isla a bit ago.
I guess I just lost track of it now.
Oh, that means she's adjacent.
Maybe. Mind if I follow you?
Sure. You do not get charmed.
Thanks, man.
You do not get charmed by her.
Yay! Wait.
Oh.
It's because
So-
she couldn't seal it with a kiss, so.
I'm not saying she can't turn around and do that. I'm just saying that. Okay.
So Isla, you come out over the mountains up there.
Okay. Okay.
You made it to that town.
Oh my god!
You did it!
I did it!
Floating just above you, Suzume floats over.
Ah, one of you made it here.
Oh, thank goodness you're here too. Have you seen anyone else? Like your Malaclips or Diane or anybody? How long have you been here?
About a half an hour.
And have you just been standing in this exact spot?
I've been floating in this space, yes.
Okay, so I think we should probably be safe, and it'll be easier for the others to see us if they show up here. Do you think we should just wait for the others?
I'm in no rush to take any actions. Like I told you, I'm not really in much of a rush to do any of this. So, whatever you want to do.
Let's stand watch here and see if we can flag anyone else down if they get close enough.
Malaclips, you lose Sun Archer, you bump into Isla.
Hey!
There's no more lullabies, and I think balls are back.
What? Oh, the ball song. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Hi, Ayla.
Hey.
So take them home to meet your parents.
These are to see if you knew which way you went.
No.
None of you are certain that you went the way you meant to.
Well, this is a good time. This is a good time.
As Diane, I am pissed.
I don't know how much longer we can really keep going like this, but I do think that we need to see if we can't find where we're at. Do you have any idea where we are?
Are you able to phone your brother?
Without, like, not becoming a cloud.
That's fair.
All I could really do is use the sending stone to ask him where he is, and we're all heading towards the same thing.
Not be in the forest. Because you just now came back into the forest.
Yeah, I was just out of the forest. I was in the mountains a second ago, and I think it's like over there. I think I'm heading that way. I don't know.
Sure. You choose where we're going then.
Okay. Yeah, I want to go that way.
You make my
Logan, this is the worst thing you've ever done.
You do realize he killed off Archer a couple of sessions.
I know.
So blue.
This is a different kind of pain.
Yep.
Diane, somewhere like 30 bottles of beer on the
You
wall.
guys insist on
30
windwalking. There's
bottles
nothing
of
I can
beer. You could have,
Take them home
you
to
know,
meet your
not done
parents.
this.
do. You were way warned like 5 times by different people that that's what this place is. Duncan was explicitly like, yeah, you won't find your way through there. You'll get lost.
We're gonna find our way through. Thank you.
It'll be fine. Don't worry about us, okay?
Do it. Whenever this freaking cloud thing wears off, we'll still do it.
It'll be easier when the cloud thing wears off, honestly.
No, it will not.
Yes, it
You're a
will.
liar!
You're lying to us.
Should we just not be
We
fucking
can tell.
clouds and hold hands or some shit?
David, what direction do you mean to go in?
I don't know.
Well, I have to ask.
Walk in a random direction, David.
Yes, pick any.
Decide for me, Logan. Decide for me.
Can't do that.
I'm just imagining like Cloud
Alright.
David like puts his cloud hand in front of his cloud face, and then just spins around.
Eeny, meeny,
Alright.
miny, mo. Catch
Yeah,
a tug
yeah.
of life.
I'm going southwest.
Roll me, David, roll me a wisdom check real quick. A survival check,
Sure.
sorry. Survival.
I'm so excited.
Same
for
thing.
us to
It is the
find
same
our
thing.
way. Going around in circles forever.
There you go.
Oh
You-
my god!
You do not know if you went the same way you meant to.
Yeah, that's how this is going.
Yeah, it is.
You make my ball so
So
blue.
blue.
They're hanging sadly.
They are hanging so sadly.
They really are.
Finally,
Fucking good.
Malaclips,
Sup,
I need you to roll this
Take
to
my
see.
cloud
Dude.
hand.
dude? This whatever it is you have me rolling, gonna ace it immediately. Watch
Here
this.
it goes.
Watch it. Here it goes. Aced.
You got a nat 20.
I told you.
Holy shit! The confidence does it!
You follow Isla.
So hard.
You both emerge in the mountains again.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
okay.
where I wanted to be.
Okay, that's all right.
1, 1002, 2, 1003, 3,
Oi.
1004, 1005. Oh, fuck, I'm losing my fucking
Oi.
mind here. What?
Screaming oi at her.
Oh! Hey,
Hi.
you got others with you?
No.
Ah, fuck. Hear me out, David. Just hear me out. What if we just landed and went? I'm getting sick of this cloud shit.
Don't go against the plan, Diane.
Come on, Diane, come on, no, they'll agree we do this. It's clouds.
I can't
If
fucking
you want to
do
go
this
to the
anymore.
ground as a cloud, we'll let you, but you can't.
I'm literally getting lightheaded. I can't do this, David.
Don't quit the cloud.
Don't blame the cloud.
The cloud is fine. The cloud is sound.
David, please.
SoundCloud. Malcolm, you said you had an idea. What's
I
up?
do have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to get to the water, right?
Yeah.
What if? Hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
We go up here.
Wait, I can't fucking see what you pointing
We
at
go
something.
up here. And then we go over here.
Oh!
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah! Let's do that!
Alright, so
So
you two are
yeah.
gonna head over there, so we'll see
Yeah.
you in an hour.
Also, we get to be together, so this
Yeah,
is
we
the
get to
best
talk,
plan.
and this is the
So-
plan.
Yeah.
Going-
Hey.
Oh, yeah!
Ian's harem.
I found my way over. Is it just you two?
So far, yeah.
Told you this place would be treacherous.
God, basically we just found this place by chance.
Isn't the demon that generated this? Aren't they a like a lord of darkness?
Alquam? Yeah. That's how I understand it.
Then this place makes perfect sense.
Definitely does. Very inconvenient.
So boop.
Hey!
Oh my god.
You
You guys aren't even in a good place. You can't even do fucking what we're doing.
You did not. You did not go the way that you meant to go, but you emerged over the
But-
mountains.
You're really close to this.
Yeah.
True.
You circled that for a while.
David. David. Do you think if I screamed really loud, do you think they'd hear me?
No, but I'd hate you.
Do you want me to try this whole leading thing?
No. No, I don't.
I don't need to ask for directions, Diane.
Fuck. Fine.
I know
don't
where I'm
see-
going, Diane.
I'm the man. I don't need to look at the map.
I don't see why you get to choose the directions, David.
We passed that gas
Go
station
whatever way
6
you
times.
want,
You could have just
Diane.
asked for directions. It would have been
That's
fine.
that's what I asked you, David. If I could choose where we're going now.
Sure,
Thank
you can
you.
choose where you want to go. I'll
No,
go this
no.
You know
way.
what? Fine. If you want to be that way, let's just fucking split up, David.
Have fun.
I will.
I'm going northwest.
Why can't you be friends, man? Like,
You know what? I'm going northwest as well, but slightly different than him.
But slightly.
You've pissed me off.
Weird.
Spencer, you know I love you, right?
Uh-huh.
Both of you arrive and the darkness parts over what looks like that wooden canopy.
Okay. Do you see the others?
Nope.
You, talk to Isla yet?
About what?
You both are like the... I don't... Whatever's weirdness is going on between you two.
Weirdness.
I'm not one
No
to
idea
meddle.
what you're talking about, Diane.
Jesus.
Are you
trying. Holy shit.
are you clueless to how she feels?
No. No, I'm not. But I don't feel like talking about it with you. So,
Mm.
I'm not
Cool.
really shocked that you don't like me. It doesn't necessarily surprise me.
Hmm.
I figured for the group's well-being, we might as well try and get along.
And don't get me wrong, you're very useful. Not a fan of her whole personage going on here.
And what do you think that is, David?
A lot, really. You're very,
Very impressive.
Well, I'm gonna leave you alone for a bit, and I go invisible.
Jesus Christ!
I'm just gonna point out that until he goes 10 feet away from you, you can still tell where he is.
Oh, fucking.
Yeah, I'm out.
I
I'm
can
out
still
of that
fucking see you.
Not-
Okay, now you're gone. Great.
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to
After him.
instigate
Try to
or
find him.
anything. I'm just saying that you would be able to, if you wanted, follow him.
Would she? Is my question. You know what? She's gonna follow him and continue to verbally berate him.
Yeah, do it, yeah.
You know, I've been lost in this forest just as long as you have. You have no right to be rude to me in this situation. We're stuck here together. So, as a group, we should try and work things out. I know you don't like me, but we should persevere. Oh, you're not? You're just gonna be fucking silent? That's fine.
Keeps walking.
That's great, David. Wow. Real leadership skills I'm seeing here. You know what? I don't even see why she would like you. You're rude.
Yo, you're right though.
Jack was rude too. Shit.
So hot.
That's fair. The eyeliner in my brain, I'll give you that.
Yo, right? There's an eyeliner in your brain, just like you know he's hot though, bitch.
Oh my god! The little devil on Diane's shoulder is Isla, and the little angel's Ian.
Of course. It
Oh my
is.
god.
Ian's like,
Jesus.
you should leave him alone. He's obviously upset. And Isla's like, question him!
Get on his back.
How are things with you and David?
I mean, they're fine.
No, we're fine.
Yeah.
Um,
We're always fine. Yeah, fine.
I heard that you guys were actively doing things around the party. I saw you guys dancing.
Well, yeah, that was for the party.
Oh, and you guys you were being a little flirty over at the poker tables, right?
I mean, what do you want to like ask me something or
Oh, no,
like...
no. I'm wondering how the two of you are doing. You guys, I saw you get mad earlier for a bit.
Yeah. Oh.
And David talked to me about a couple of things. So
What did he say?
male pride is odd.
What?
Male
You-
pride is odd.
What do you know? Do you know something? Do you know something about David? What do you know?
See, he seemed to want more of a
Oh god, he died. Guys? Am I alone? Oh,
not really that manly.
Dude, everything like died. and I
everything
didn't
died.
hear anything.
Yeah.
Everything died there for a while.
That was killing
I thought
me.
I was alone.
Yeah,
I
How
thought I
far was I?
Dude,
everything was
I
so
got
quiet.
male pride, and then I was like, "What did he say?" And
Male
then
pride,
it was
male pride
silence.
being what it is, he wouldn't normally ask for anything like this. It's hard to seem manly while also doing these kind of things, but he wanted me to see if I could talk to you about potentially how you feel and maybe see if you could express yourself a little bit more around him. Maybe
How I
like-
feel about what about David?
Yeah. I think that if the two of you showed your feelings for each other a little bit more, then your relationship would blossom.
Wait, David asked you to ask me to be more honest about my feelings.
No. This is sounding really bad.
Yes.
I was interested in. He seemed really insecure.
Okay.
I feel like he.
Are you two moving?
Yes.
Yeah, this is what
we are moving.
like
This
an
is
hour
moving
while
and
we're
talking.
talking.
Yeah. So I was just gonna say
Yeah,
that you can keep going, but let's handle the movements while you are. Who's leading?
Ayla.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
See, this is why I didn't want to have the conversation right now because we're gonna split up.
Yeah, dude, fucking come on, we're still talking. Fuck you.
All right.
I need to know some
Let
shit.
them dish.
Give me that tea.
We about to split up, and I want her to freaking either
All
misunderstand.
right. You
or
have the
completely
floor.
understand.
Talk.
roll for it. Just don't tell them the results
Yeah,
until
roll-
after
roll
the
for it,
Yeah,
roll for it,
yeah, that's
please.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I felt from him that he was feeling a little like you don't talk to him about this that much, or maybe he would like to hear.
God, we're going.
maybe he would like to hear, I don't know, a boyfriend might want to hear loving thoughts sometimes, out loud. The two of you don't really seem too lovey-dovey, I guess, but
Yeah, we're not like that.
yeah, but I feel like that might be the reason why he asked me. I feel like if you guys spoke up a little bit more about your feelings, then maybe it wouldn't be so odd if you guys kissed every now and then in public, or maybe it wouldn't be so odd if things like that were to go on. You guys could definitely look down. Is there water below us?
Are you traveling?
No, we're still talking. We're still talking. This is like.
Fine, let's keep talking. Fine.
What
do you think?
Okay, I'm trying to get this straight. Is this a vibe that you got from him, or did he directly ask you to do this?
Could it not be both? He asked me if I could get you to talk more about your feelings, but I think that you should, instead of talking about them more, maybe show them. I feel like he might have been a little weirded out from the one outburst that happened at the party, but if that was more of a regular thing, shows of affection might actually be good for the two of you. I feel like I think that's better for the two of you. Neither of you seem like you're very talkative and honest people whenever you speak out loud, but I feel like your actions and your feelings should be able to be a lot more honest with each other.
You know what? You're right. I'll talk to him later about this. Definitely.
Again, if you talk to him, it'll just be, he might think that you're just talking because of me. If you show him, then I'm sure that he'll understand that you're wanting to go that extra mile.
Just fuck him.
Okay.
I know that you're not from where I'm from, but I mean, maybe familiarizing yourself more with the kisses might be better, like making it more of a good morning, good night, good hi, haven't seen you in a while, that kind of thing. Greetings, farewells.
I get what you're getting at. I will do my best to convey to David exactly how I feel about him in the future. Thank you for having this talk with
your
me.
tone, Carrie.
And then
I'm
as the two of you start
rolling for
moving,
Dom.
as the two of you start moving, you find that you are over forest.
We didn't do it right.
Shit!
I feel like we can't be too far off from it, but we did not do this right.
Yep, son of a bitch.
I mean, you know that the forest was like
I think we should go southwest.
directly east of
Yeah, we know
water.
that. There's like mountains on one side and forest on the other, so we would
Yeah,
know
I think we
that.
should go southwest.
Yeah, okay.
We don't really talk a lot, Isla. Thank you for listening to me.
No, yeah, I don't know why we don't talk a whole lot. I really like you.
I was very scared of you for a long time.
Well, yeah, I was pointing my crossbow at you a whole bunch because you were a stranger. I don't handle strangers super good.
I'm
sorry.
not afraid of all of you guys much anymore. I mean,
Malclips,
Yeah.
if you
roll
did,
wisdom
yeah.
with roll survival with advantage.
How about you don't?
How about I'm trying to make a friend
not-
here?
It's
Goddamn.
just like I'm not afraid of you that much anymore. And where did you go?
Oh, baby!
Hey!
You guys are still over forest.
Okay, so we are either really far away from where we're supposed to be going,
Or
or we
real
can take a
close.
southwest.
Jesus fuck.
Oh, nat 20!
Hell yeah!
Nice.
Malclips, roll to stay with.
Oh, this is where it
Oh,
ends.
please stay with me, man. This is a good time.
So, yeah, hopefully things work out, and I really do enjoy talking with you guys, and yeah, cool. I can't leave things off awkwardly if I'm still here.
Yep, we're just gonna have to keep talking.
Hey!
There!
Oh my god!
We did it!
Finally!
Oh my god!
It is currently 8:30.
We've been doing this for 4 hours.
What a nightmare!
Wait, no, it's 5.5. Because you guys started at like 3:30. So 5.
Now you guys have to try and get over here.
Ian, Sorsha, Suzume.
Hey, guys!
Oh my god.
Oh, thank goodness. You finally made it.
What? How long have you been here?
Hours.
Yeah. A number of hours, yeah.
Look, that thing's
Sorry,
hard to
whenever I
get
split
through,
up with the two of
okay?
you guys,
Oh, I
found
know. I know.
Yeah,
It's-
we had a really good conversation. Ian, I'm gonna need to talk to you a little bit later. By the way.
Why, Ian?
Oh, fuck. Did I fuck up? What did I do?
Oh no, it's
no.
nothing to do with it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Please come find us soon
Bye.
before these two kill each other.
Bye.
Bye.
Didn't Brett always say she wanted to have more time to talk with David?
Yep.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's
it.
fair. Me fix it? Me?
Come on. Come on. Now's the time.
Yeah, go for it, girl.
Deal with this difficult fuckery.
Couldn't do that before. Even out of game. How the fuck do you think I can do it now?
I'm having fun.
I mean, I'm having fun yelling at you. That's usually fun.
Maybe you'll get along better if you don't do that.
Maybe when he decides to not be a fucker.
That's
No,
never
that's
gonna
not
happen.
gonna happen. You have to try a different approach.
Do you know, Diane?
They descend down into the town.
Do we see anything directly around us? Wait, there are people around, guys. They're dressed like really funny people.
Jesus, don't judge them, God.
I am
It's-
judging them so hard.
Don't worry, they
It's like
know
they're
what's
island
up.
dwellers of a place I've never seen before.
Should be okay. They're Delians. They know what's
Yeah,
up.
they're fine.
They're what?
They know what magic is.
They're
cool,
they're
all
from
right.
the same place that Duncan's from.
Oh.
Yeah.
That explains it, actually. Turns out, turns not into a cloud anymore.
Boops out of cloud.
You guys come out of being clouds, and you find yourself in the center of a fairly shoddy but efficiently made village.
Okay.
This place.
It's cute.
Nice place. Nice place.
Isla,
Yeah.
do you think Briar's here?
Hopes. Let's look around for Briar. I want to look around for Briar.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad. Oh, good.
As you guys start to look around, you guys hear this odd, like, creaking, moaning sound as if trees were uprooting. And you start to hear stomping coming towards you.
Man, I want to be
Oh
a
my
cloud
God.
right now.
You just come back in the clouds.
Man, I wish your support was here.
The last thing you see is over the top of, like, the houses and whatnot that are around here,
Edge.
stomping towards you.
Oh,
Wicker
whoa.
Man.
Oh,
Oh, that's not.
Wickerman.
Two of these very large
Oh.
boys.
Well, I hate
Are
it.
they on fire?
They are on fire. As they rush towards
Right.
you, we are going to stop.
Oh!
Goodbye, everyone at home.
Bye, my
That's the
boys.
note I choose to leave on.
Bye.